Hey Red Yoga, it's Jackie again, coming back at you with a short video about breath work. And these are quarantine breath exercises because they make you look funny. So now that you're at your house by yourself, no one's looking, so you can do these breath exercises that you wouldn't normally do in class, definitely wouldn't do in public. Do them in your house now that you're in quarantine. They're all really great for different things, and it's really great to shake up your routine because sometimes breathing is boring, and these aren't. So, the three types we're going to talk about today are bee's breath, breath of joy, and lion's breath. And we're going to start with bee's breath. And the most important thing I want to say before we go into any type of specific breath exercise is that a yogi's breath is different than a shallow breath. So a shallow breath, you can tell the difference because a yogi breath is called diaphragmatic breathing. You fill up your belly and then you fill up the space behind your ribs, also known as your lungs. But your shoulders don't move. In a shallow breath, what people are really accustomed to doing, which is not the best way to breathe, is just short breaths that you notice that your shoulders go up and down. But when you're doing a yogi breath, you fill up your belly. So your shoulders move, but they're not going up and down with the breath exactly. Really focusing the movement and containing the breath in this part of the body. With that being said, bee's breath. Take your hands, spread them apart. Your palms are facing you. And from here, you're going to take your thumbs and just gently close your ears. Your pinky fingers go outside your nostrils, ring fingers to the bridge of the nose, middle fingers where the eyebrows end, and then index finger is going to tap the forehead. And you're going to take a really, really, really big, deep yogi breath. And when you exhale, you're going to hum. So the idea is that with your ears closed, the hum becomes the only thing you can hear. And you kind of feel it vibrating like in your teeth and your head. And the hum just kind of wraps you up like a little hug. It's really great for energy, great for focus. I believe your solar plexus chakra is stimulated by this as well, if you're a chakra type person. So here we go. So we got thumbs, pinky, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, big deep breath. And you keep doing that. I'm not going to do it the whole time. But the idea is that you exhale pretty softly because you want this to last as long as you can. Caitlin, who's another teacher at the studio, I'm sure you know her, she can do it for like a minute at a time. It's amazing. Second type of breath that we're going to go into is breath of joy. Also really good for energizing. If you keep reaching for that third cup of coffee, try this instead. Because I've definitely been quarantining, caffeinating. So, breath of joy looks like this. It's standing. And there's 3 short inhales you take before you take your exhale. So you have short inhale, your hands come up in front of you, elbows in. Short inhale, your hands come out to the sides. No exhales in between. Short inhale, back through the center. And then exhale, you let your hands go, let your chest go forward, and your head go down. And you come all the way back up. And you inhale, 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 exhale. Maybe even bend the knees and push the hips back. Here's what it looks like. So really letting everything go out the mouth as you exhale, letting all the air come out of your belly. You feel your belly button draw back in towards the spine. You completely empty out. So the last thing that we're going to do is lion's breath. And this I'm hesitant to put on the internet because it really does make one look silly. So I'm going to take this down so you can see what it looks like. It looks like this. You're going to start, in a cross-legged. Get ready to be scared. Coming at you like 3D. You'll take the idea is that not cross-legged, but in lotus pose. So if Padmasana is available to you, you'll take that. That's the ideal. So you'll take a big, deep inhale. As you exhale, you're going to roll forward, right? Onto your knees. Drop your pelvis down towards the ground. Gaze up. You can't see my face, but your face is going to gaze up. Eyes towards your third eye, towards the middle of your forehead. Stick your tongue out down towards your chin and exhale through the mouth. It looks really ugly. So your face is like this. but there's breath coming out of it. So you kind of look like a sea monster or a lion, hence the name. So let's see if I can do this and you guys can see me. And hopefully no one uses this as blackmail against me. Take a big deep inhale. And there you have it, folks. That's lion's breath. Again, great for energy, stimulating the brain. Again, that's a solar plexus chakra, and you're getting the blood flowing as well by that back and forth movement. So I highly recommend trying these breath exercises. On a serious note, not only because it shakes up what we normally do in classes, but also because it's really important to let go of the ego every once in a while and be willing to do things that you're not exactly comfortable with. So things that you think make you look silly, that you wouldn't do on a normal day, or if someone hadn't asked you to. Something like this breath exercise helps us to step out of that place of taking ourselves too seriously and kind of start to play and be a little sillier and feel the benefits of a new practice. And maybe you'll even start incorporating these into Red. When one person does it, it gives permission for the rest of us too as well. So with that, thank you so much for tuning in again. And continue to check out the Red YouTube channel. There's all sorts of content that the teachers are producing for you guys. And we love your support in any way, shape that it comes. Again, small announcement, we have live classes every weekday at 6 and every weekend at 10 a.m. So we hope to see you there, guys. Thank you so much.